It is mind-boggling to me how the media is desperate to make Mitt Romney look absolutely dead in the water. You don't have a chance, people. Don't you understand? Give up. Your little Tea Party thing, take it home. Nobody's listening to you. You don't have any power. You've changed the course of elections over the last 4 years. You've changed. You have bucked the system every step of the way. You have gone and taken the established GOP Republicans and thrown them out. You have taken Ted Kennedy's seat and given it to a Republican. Look at what you've accomplished, except it's over. You don't have any power. There's nothing here. There's nothing to see. MSNBC is so in the bag, and quite honestly, all the media is, but I've never seen anything like NBC News. If you get your news from NBC, you're a fool. If you think you can trust anything from the Today Show, the NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams, or, of course, anything on MSNBC, you're a fool. I've never seen anything like it. How many tapes have they doctored now? 4? 5? How many tapes? With Trayvon Williams, they doctored it. They've changed Trayvon Martin. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep getting that wrong.
Van Jones did that, I think, and now it's stuck in your head, yeah.
The Trayvon Martin case, they doctored the 911 call to make it sound complete, make it turn it into something that it wasn't. I've never heard anything like it. It was absolutely unbelievable. And that's just one of them. They keep doing it over and over and over again. They've been doing it with Mitt Romney over and over and over again.
Made him look stupid with the Wawa thing. Made it look like he'd never been to a convenience store in his life. Made it look like he'd never seen any kind of innovation in the sandwich industry. All he was doing was saying, look at the difference between the private sector and the public sector. Right. They took that completely out.
And he knew all about it, and they completely took it and edited it to make him look foolish and completely take the point out of context. It was incredible. Then they wouldn't play, Andrea Mitchell wouldn't play on NBC News an actual recording of the president talking about redistribution of wealth because she couldn't independently verify. NBC News couldn't. You have someone from the White House in the segment talking about that particular videotape. And they're like, yeah, well, what the president said there was, years ago and blah, 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 blah. But you won't play the tape. Because they can't independently. The White House will verify, but NBC can't get that done. It was incredible. And then, of course, we revealed on Friday that Joe Scarborough did this big thing where he was mocking and humiliating Mitt Romney because of the conservative that Joe Scarborough is. He's so conservative. He spends mornings with a Marxist. Now, it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, he's going to tell us exactly who we should have as president of the United States, as a conservative, of course, because everybody goes to the Joe Scarborough well. And I only bring this up because I know nobody saw it, but I only bring this up to make the point that you cannot trust NBC News. None of it. The New York Times has verified something that broke on the Pat and Stu show on, Thursday? Wednesday? Thursday?
Yeah, it was Thursday.
And
it was Thursday.
What it was is this audio where they're trying to make Mitt Romney look like an egomaniac and look like he was trying to get his name in because everybody was shouting for Ryan and not Romney. And so they do this whole bit. Do you have a piece of it?
Yeah.
Here it is from MSNBC.
Wait a second. Romney Ryan.
That's actually the tape where it shows that Romney was leading the chant to include Ryan, not the other way around.
Right. So they get on and they're saying that it is they're shouting Ryan when they were shouting Romney. Mm-hmm. And then they go on and try to make Romney look like an absolute egomaniac. So what happens? We report that it's not the truth because there were people there. The New York Times reports the truth. Independent journalists. I didn't even think they were around anymore. Journalists start to say, no, I was there. MSNBC is wrong.
Yeah, Huffington Post as well.
Huffington Post says it.
They got it right.
So what happens this weekend with NBC News? Joe Scarborough tweets. And he tweets and he says, I just want you to know that I know the truth. Here it is. Fake controversy over Ryan chants is a joke. Romney said, what a guy. The crowd chanted Ryan, and then Mitt jokes, Romney Ryan. That's Scarborough. Then he writes, I won't even dignify the site that is fanning this false controversy. I would imagine that's The Blaze or the New York Times.
One of the two.
One of the
two. Or
two.
the Huffington Post.
Okay, one of the three. I won't even dignify the site that is fanning the controversy, but I will take note of those who link to the lie.
No!
He's got a list?
Oh, no! Noted!
No, don't be noted on the Joe Scarborough list of enemies.
Oh, no.
I just hope it's not at the bottom of his list of radio failures, because then no one will ever find it.
Okay. The only reason why I bring this up is because I want you to know, A, I know you think you know who NBC is. You don't. They are Pravda. Get that into your mind. NBC News has completely sold out from top to bottom. They're Pravda. Period.